Hello guys, back with another what if. I know it's been a while since I posted any what if videos. So yeah, I'm doing a what if Rem and Subaru in this timeline right here, this what if a Subaru and Rem. This is the what if Subaru went with the Rem route. Oh my god. Hold on guys. Sorry about the delay. My father was calling. Back what I was saying. This is the what if Subaru went with the Rem route, like basically going to live with Rem while everybody else like basically suffers. I'm gonna say. Basically, this is the basically if y'all don't watch ReZero at all or watch or read the manga, this is like a basically Subaru and Rem has a family in another place working on their own. Same the one where Rem talks to Subaru in the anime about like having a life with him. So this is gonna go off that timeline. But after like sometimes after that, going in the more near future, everything was going worse, and Rem and Subaru know that. They like when they was taking a break, they went to go visit the mansion and all that, but it was destroyed and everybody was dead. Even Rem's sister is dead. So basically, Subaru is not dumbfounded, but horrified that this action right now cost this much, and everybody was dead. And he blames himself, like mentally and physically. Rem blames herself for being selfish of leaving her sister behind. And this is the part, like, they don't even have kids yet. They just wanted to visit. But after knowing everything is gone, something will call out to them saying basically, so you finally know the consequences of your actions. Subaru will go and look up like, wait, who said that? Show yourself. And Rem was looking around too, like who actually said that? Who's there? After the voice is basically going closer and closer to them, saying, "So, what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want to retry all the way from ReZero?" And Subaru and Rem would take this deal, but they don't even know who this person is. And the person will say, "I'm just the voice that will help people that is desperate in need." Saying the last quiet part, saying, "definitely need." And Subaru knows what she's talking about. Because the way how it's speaking, it sounds like a female. But the voice makes one thing clear to Subaru and making it sound loud. He needs to work his relationship out with Satella. And Rem hearing that saying, "Subaru, what is the voice talking about?" And Subaru will literally say, "Well, Rem, do you know why the witch's scent is on me?" Because Rem will explain about the scent to Subaru one of these times. And Rem will nod, saying, "Yes, well, what about it?" So Subaru's going to be very honest with her because he's going to be honest right now. And the voice can actually clear it up if the voice wants. Basically, Subaru wasn't from this world. He was from a different world, but summoned by instead. And he didn't even know why at first. The only thing he heard is, "I love you," before getting summoned to the world. And Rem is surprised, worried, and confused, like, what the heck? Why would she bring... She's confused. Like, right now, she's confused. And Subaru looked at her, talk to the voice. "What do you mean by... basically, by work it out with her?" And the voice will say, "You really want to know why she wanted you specifically?" And Subaru will nod. He wants to know why. Rem does as well. Even though they're together, She wants to know why Satella wants Subaru in the first place. Okay, so going to recap, the voice will show them a whole timeline that been messed with by Pandora that is explained to Subaru, but Rem knows who Pandora is. I'm gonna say that in this timeline she does. So Subaru say, so in this time, Subaru wasn't supposed to meet Emma. I said Emma. What the fuck? Amelia. He was supposed to meet Satella. No, he met Satella, but everything got messed up, and the time was messed up. So Subaru's getting why now she wants him back, but he's not the same Subaru though. But it's still his responsibility for his other timeline personality self-sake. And she said, "Good, so you're gonna work it out." Subaru said, "Rem, I'm asking you since you're mine, basically." She will actually agree with this because understanding Satella's like whole thing now, like why she destroyed the world and all that, she gets now. She gets it. Because it was all for Subaru, to look for Subaru and to kill Pandora. So they asked, what do we get in exchange for this deal? Basically, the voice will say, so basically, you're all basically going to go into your past bodies as kids, but into your own worlds, basically. Rem will be in her own homeland, while Subaru will be in his own world, but I'll give you guys a handicap because I am nice. That's what the voice will say. I'm going to let y'all have these powers. I'm going to say the powers. So we remember the manga of Forward to the Next Generation. And Rem don't even know what that is. But Subaru will say, yes, what about, and he just thought about it. Don't tell me you're going to give me the karma seal, or her too. And the voice, like, he could tell the voice is smirk, saying, yes, I am. But Subaru will ask, basically, this is Subaru will ask, basically, can he have the Shogun by chance? She said, I'll think about that later on. But I'm going to give y'all specific abilities now. So Subaru, you remember how you don't work good with a sword at first? Subaru will just not, yes. He's not very good at the sword. She'll give him the ability, the blessing from her, to adapt anywhere he goes. So if he wants to learn some simple sword swings, he'll learn it in seconds. If he wants to learn how to counterattack, he'll learn in seconds. Basically, Super said, you're going to basically make me broken. She said, affirmatively. He said, bro, what? I heard this before. Oh my god, I went to my... No way, I went to my whole screen. I didn't know that. So basically, Subaru saying, asked Rem if she agreed with these terms. Basically, Rem will agree, but he asks, does Rem want to still use the mace, though? And Rem will just thought about that. She wants to. But can she get a sword? Or a simple katana sword? And Subaru actually was going to ask that, too. But he wants his all black and blue. It's top of the blade blue, the top of the bottom of the blade blue. I mean black. That match Subaru Rem's colors. And the voice will basically give them karma seals. Basically karma seals from another timeline, never mind, sorry. They'll get the karma seals with no restrictions. But it will warn them not to use it too much or they could be more tired than before. Looking at Subaru, more tired. And Subaru's like getting these fucking jaw kicks into him, like, yeah, I get it. Basically, getting sent back in time will draw so much energy. But y'all, if y'all want to see each other in their own world, you gotta go to a secluded place, or basically Subaru's room, or Rem's. She cuts off for a second. Or basically, Rem has to be by herself. That's what she said. Not try to say something about Rem's past or anything. Subaru don't really know what she's been through. Subaru kind of gets what's going on, but not understanding the reason. And they nod, getting ready to get sent. Getting their swords, they would go back until they was children. Subaru waking up outside, not really seeing Rem next to him. And he wondered how she's doing now. Basically, Subaru will continue his life, but this time not being a shut-in. He's basically going to be a sword master. Or like a kendo... how do I say this? Yeah, basically a sword master in his world. While Rem is basically in her world, basically everything's a little different. Basically, everything will go the same for Rem, but Rem don't really care. The only thing she cares about is seeing Subaru. But she was happy to see Ram again, but getting those like talks again about her like being a replacement, like being her substitute sit for her sister. But Rem actually thought about it. Can she just... And the voice speaks to Rem just in case. Yes, you can save your sister this time. It won't really affect... It's your choice to change the timeline of her horn being messed up at all. And Rem will nod to that. So Subaru is basically training in his backyard. Basically with a wooden sword. Training and perfecting all the techniques he learned. Now he's trying to focus on the karma seal, but he wants to be in his room to do that. He talks to his dad and mom more, got to actually talk to them. So Subaru will raise his hand and seeing the seal on his hand, bringing it like out and making a portal. And basically Subaru's learning everything right now. But the making a portal part will drain a lot of mana from him, or a lot of energy. So basically, Subaru is basically learning his powers, while Rem, on the other hand, is learning her powers as well. But Subaru wants to see how Rem is doing, and by the luck of life here, Subaru does a portal and goes to the world of ReZero. Basically, seeing Rem train in the woods, and Rem senses Subaru, not the witch is sent on him, but his natural energy, and she runs to Subaru and hugs him, saying how good it's been, has he been. Basically, Subaru said, it's been good. I've been getting the hang of my powers. And basically, I said, oh my gosh, stop doing that to me. Rem is actually happy that Subaru's getting the hang of his powers. And he asks Rem how far her progress. She does the karma seal first, and then did the swordsmanship last. And your demon horn, she says she's actually perfected it. For she doesn't actually go crazy. And Subaru knows how crazy she gets. Especially in nighttime. I mean, skip that. They didn't do anything. I'm just joking. But Rem is happy to hug Subaru. After getting hugged by Rem, he enjoys this comfort. He enjoys it. But Rem brings a big question. Once he gets to their world, would he still be mad at Amelia? And Subaru will pause for a second. He actually never thought about it. Oh my God. Hold on, guys. Back to how I was. Basically, Subaru's thinking of just... He doesn't know if he wants to rework his relationship with Amelia or not, but he kind of understands why she actually did that in the first place. He actually understands because Subaru always tries to help her, but she doesn't ask for it. But this time, he's actually going to make things right. But Rem asks, is he still in his elf girl fetishes? And Subaru's like, he's like, half, I guess. And she said, long she's his favorite first. Wait, Rem, are you sure? She said it's fine. Long as she's first. She doesn't care. And Rem and Subaru smiled, thanking her. And Subaru basically saying, I should probably get home. Giving Rem a kiss on the cheek and actually going to the portal. And Rem waves at him as she continues her training. At that point, after she's done, Ram was looking for her, asking where she was at. Rem was saying she was just out training a little bit. And Ram just saying, training? She said, yeah, don't worry about it. She's basically gone back into her own room. It's basically a crystallized room that Rem always is in. But never told Subaru, but she wants to actually visit Subaru one day. Or when she can. One day at night, basically when everybody was asleep, even Ram, like sleep, she went to open a portal to go to Subaru's world. And aka going in this room, after bro basically was done taking a shower, going to his room to change, Rem was there looking at Subaru blushing. And Rem was like, Subaru was just like, this is gonna be weird, isn't it? She said probably, but they still hug anyway because Subaru actually wanted to go visit her all the time right now. Visiting Subaru, she was looking around Subaru's room saying, so this is the world you came from. As he nods, seeing all these elf girls on the wall and elf figures, looking at Subaru like, you really had a crush on elves, didn't you? Like, he said, Rem, come on, it was a long time ago. She said, I understand. Looks away from Subaru for 5 minutes. And gets on top of Subaru when Subaru has a towel on him, saying, but letting you know, Subaru, you're mine. Nobody can take you unless I'm first. Understood? Subaru would nod, but he gets kind of a weird feeling why he likes when Rem takes a charge. He doesn't get why at all, to be honest. She said, good. Lays on his chest. Basically, let's say Subaru's time, when it hits the morning, Rem's world is barely hitting morning at all. Saying like that. So she will sleep with Subaru until in the morning, until she has to go. Leaving a note for Subaru that she had to go. When Subaru wakes up, basically everything will go perfectly. It's fine. Basically, they will continue to train to control their powers, learn their karma silks and go up to their arm until they reach, basically over their eye. Basically, they have this ability to use only as a last resort or when they really need to. And learning the ability, as long as they know what the place they can go, they can teleport there at will. They got that ability mastered. So after that, Subaru's like, alright, let's continue my life. Rem will do the same, but Rem has to deal with her own struggles, not actually want to involve Subaru in it. So basically, after the whole witch cult attack Rem's village, Rem will move Ram. Basically, she got knocked out, but Ram still has her horn, and Rem will destroy all the witch cultists that was there. But they were saved by Roswell and basically things. Ram doesn't like witch cultists or sense of the witch. Rem knows what happened, and she basically thinking her little sister doesn't like witch cultists. Little does she know, she doesn't think that. She hates them, but she doesn't hate all of them. Going up to the next story, Subaru's in school, like basically after getting rejected. He's still in school, but he practices swordsmanship, literally stunning all the girls. But Subaru said he already has a girlfriend. And they all pout. The boys are envious of Subaru in this timeline. Subaru's dad is proud of him. And like literally his mom is proud of him too. So basically he will celebrate his birthday with his parents and his achievements. Subaru thinking is like, why I never did this in my last time of my life. Basically, Subaru would not like to do more stuff in his life now. And this is the part when Subaru gets older, his mom will give him a whole lunch. Because Subaru's going to move. Basically, like it's far somewhere, so he doesn't know if he might have reception or not. But Subaru will tell his parents he might be gone for a while. And he could probably come back to visit him. Little thing he know, he can visit him because of the karma seal. So he really doesn't have that problem. But he takes 2 phones, just in case. His old phone, just in case. His like old flip phone. He'll take that, but takes 2 smartphones. One to give the Rem, because she actually experienced the world a little bit longer, and she actually wanted a phone from there. And their Wi-Fi reception, perfect. But after that, Subaru will get ready to get teleported, and what do you know? 1, 2, 3, he's in the world. But this is where I'm going to end the video. So I hope you guys like this video. Hopefully it was long enough for y'all can listen to it. So peace, love you guys. Hope you guys like this video. And I hope you guys like comment down which character I should do next. Well, like y'all gonna have to be more specific on what person I give them powers to, because I would have to watch it. But I honestly don't got Wi-Fi to actually watch the people with their powers or anything like that. So pick a power that's like I can actually use to give to specific characters. Okay? Love you guys. Peace.